Hi friends, here we are going to talk about the fifth habit that we need to cultivate or help in our kids. Okay, this is one topic I'm not sure whether a lot of them will agree to it. Okay, but this is what I would say. Okay, 100 years before, we never had water coming into our taps directly. There's no power, there's no internet, and people lived. Right? Today, these major problems are solved. We have infrastructure, roads, more than enough hospitals, water coming in our tap, hot water system, centralized temperature control, all those things we have. But now, we don't have time. Something weird. Big gap. Very big gap. So, is that need got satisfied? No, it completely in a different level. So, when are we going to stop? Right? And okay, we are in this circle, okay, moving, doing our level best, whatever comes to the best of our mind every day, okay. But do we want our kids to be also into the same circle? Eventually they will be, but for them to balance the circle or work-life balance, we need to teach them what they need bare minimum to live. What they need bare minimum to live. So the fifth habit, I mean, told you what the subject is, right? I mean, discussed that in the previous video either. So how many dollars they need a day to live, to survive, minimum, how many dollars they need. Say you don't have phone, you don't need internet, you just need to pay for your electricity, and you need a one bedroom house. Okay, you're doing nothing, you just need to eat, sleep, say you're doing yoga and you're reading books in from the common library. What is the bare minimum price that they need for them to live, assuming that they don't have family, one person, for them to live, how much they need, and ask, repeat it again and again and again to them. What is big deal about this? Yeah, trust me, this will make a big difference. I need only $10 a day if I prefer to live in a different country where I am legally allowed to stay honorably, without begging, without hurting others. All I need is the minimum dollar, $10. But if you take it in that currency, obviously the exchange rate makes a difference. But wherever country, whichever you live in, what is the minimum amount of money that you need just to eat and have a peaceful life? We need to tell them this is what you need, baby. So even if you lose everything what you have, it's okay. It's okay. It is important we tell this to our kids. So number one, they don't turn greedy, and it gives them a lot of confidence to take risk. So we don't want to create fear in the kids' mind. We need to give them confidence. See, this is all you need, and trust me, 45% of the population already got it, but 90% of the population don't take risk. Okay, so if you cultivate that habit, how much money you need minimum to survive, you need to talk to them, give them the math. This is all you need, minimum. Okay, for you, one person to live in a family, if they are not married, without kids, this is the exact amount that they need. Today, for how long? When they get older, you may not have enough money, you need to save for your future. Forget about all those things. Okay, cultivate a habit of how much they just need to live a day. That's a bare minimum requirement of a human being for one person to survive. And this will help them to not to become too greedy, and to also not to invest in things that they really don't have to. They'll be very cautious about the choices that they make, they choose their career accordingly, they will have a good work life balance. If you make them think again and again what is the bare minimum they need, they themselves will get matured and say, hey, you know what, I don't want this, this is waste of time for me. I already have an iPad, I don't need this. I can use an iPad, and in which itself I can put a SIM card. I don't need a separate phone. you know these kind of conceptual thinking, in lot of ways, every thought process what they have, they ask, will vary a lot. If you keep training them the bare minimum that they need, you know by this I complete the five essential habits that we as parents needs to cultivate in our kids. Number one, thank all our society, God, or nature. And number two, ask yourself every day night what is the happiest memory that you have. And then number three, bedtime stories. Try to talk to them every day with a bedtime story. And then give them a weekly assignment about understanding a leader's life. If you can't make it weekly, that's okay, just do it at least once in a month, man. At least they will come to know 12 leaders in a year. And if you are spending 5 years with them, they will know 60 leaders life. That's more than enough for them to take them in their life to give a good start. And the fifth habit is teach them what is the bare minimum money they need. At least they will stop running too hard, and their hearts will beat much relaxed, and I wish they will live longer. I again, the motto of our discussions are not to make a million life change. At least if we could make one person's life change, we got what we want. And with this I conclude this series on 5 habits that parents should work with their kids. Okay, good luck. Thank you everyone, have a good day. Bye for now. MS Balaji.